I should have been responsible. I should have done the right thing from the beginning. I was young and I was a coward and I made the worst decision of my life.
And I have to carry that. I know that. Is that the speech you rehearsed?
Ngozi,
Because it sounds rehearsed. It sounds like what a man says when he wants something. So let me help you. Tell me why you're actually here. Not the polished version, the actual reason.
my wife cannot carry another pregnancy. The doctor says it would kill her. I have 3 daughters and no son. I am a man who has built everything and I have no one to pass it. My business, my name, my legacy. And then I thought about my boy, about David.
You thought he could be useful.
I thought he is my son.
He was your son when I was standing outside your office in the sun. He was your son when your secretary told me there were times you were in a meeting. He was your son and swear. When you walked past me and said those words, where was this realization then?
I was 28. I was young and stupid and
You were not 28.
I was around.
You were 25, Emeka. 25. You want to borrow 3 extra years to make yourself sound a little less deliberate. You were 25 years old. A grown man, not a boy. 25-year-old men know what they are doing when they deny their child. They choose to do it. You want to know my son, fine. But knowing my son will cost you something. It will cost you exactly what your absence cost me. And I want it in full.
What does that mean?
Come inside, sit down, and I will tell you exactly what it means. Did he go? He went yesterday, drove to Umuahia himself, didn't ask me. And the girls? They don't know anything, and I want to keep it that way for now. Ada, how are you doing with this? And I mean really, not the version you tell people at church. I feel like a woman standing in a house that was built on ground she didn't know was hollow. Everything looked solid. Everything looked fine. And then the floor just opened. Do you feel betrayed? Yes, but not in the way I expected. I'm not even most angry about the woman or the child. I'm most angry that he carried this for our entire marriage and never once, not once, opened his mouth. We have been married 11 years. 11 years, and this was inside him the whole time. What happens if the woman agrees? If he brings the boy here? Then I have to decide what kind of woman I am. Whether I punish a child for what his father did. Either I let my anger run this house or let my decency run it. And what have you decided? That the boy didn't choose any of this. He didn't choose his father, but he didn't choose to be denied. He didn't choose to be in the middle of whatever is happening now. So whatever anger I have, and I have plenty, it stops at the boy. It does not touch him. You are a better person than most people would be in your position. I'm not better, I'm just tired. And tired people either become cruel or they become clear. I've chosen clear. This is where we begin. The 14th of March, 16 years ago. That is the date on the first page. That is the day David was born. That is the day your responsibilities began. The day you did not show up for.
Ngozi,
I haven't asked you to speak yet. Hospital bills for the delivery. I had no husband, no support, no one to co-sign. My mother borrowed money from 3 different people so that I could deliver that child safely. I have the receipts. I kept everything. It is a habit I developed because I knew in the back of mind that one day someone would need to see proof of what I did alone.
you kept receipts for 16 years?
I kept receipts because I was raising a child without help and I needed to be accountable to myself. It turned out to be useful for other reasons. School fees, nursery, primary, junior, secondary, uniforms, books, each year, the extra lessons when his mathematics was poor and I paid a teacher out of my salary to sit with him twice a week. The hospital when he had typhoid at age 9. The glasses he needed at 12. The optician said his reading was suffering. All of that is here.
This is everything.
16 years. Every naira. Every kobo. The things I bought, the things I borrowed, the things I went without so that my son could go with. That total at the back page, that is what your absence cost. That is the number.
Ngozi, this amount is what I spent.
I am asking you to pay what you owe. Nothing extra. This is the exact amount of what your son cost me to raise alone. If you had been present from day one, if you had been a father, this money would have come from you anyway. I am not charging you interest. I'm not charging you for my pain. I'm not charging you for food, for school fees, for medical bills, for shoes, for a child's life, your child's life, which you left me to fund alone.
This is a significant sum, Ngozi. I am not saying I'm saying we need to discuss.
There is not to
today.
discuss about this amount. You want to know your son? You pay what his life cost.